But
Yeah.
lastly, we are going to take a look across the Big 12 and the national slate. We had some fun matchup over Black Friday and Thanksgiving weekend on the Saturday slate. So we're going to take a look at that. Cody, if you want to share your screen,
Sure.
let's break down those matchups.
Okay. So, yeah, don't mind. I was just checking out the box score for the women's team because, yeah, you mentioned it. We got Iowa. I also have to take on Northern Illinois first to get that take care of business first before
Hmm.
we look ahead to the Hawkeyes. But yeah, that's going to be a fun 2 days at Hilton Coliseum, uh, like uh, like it should be. That should be a fun 2 days. Okay, think I don't know what's going on, but like, okay, yeah, we mentioned Maction a little bit, but yeah, Black Friday, Indiana walks into West Lafayette. It doesn't fall to the curse that be cursed Ohio State. They just stomp out the Purdue Boilermakers, and they no doubtedly lock their spot into the Big Ten title game. Yeah, just another dominant showing from the Indiana Hoosiers, and there's no doubt if Ohio State wasn't existing in the college football world, Indiana would be the pure number one team.
Definitely dominate 56-3, and as they go, we're gonna have a 1-2 matchup in the Big Ten championship in Indianapolis. Ohio State versus Indiana. We're definitely going to go more into that matchup on Thursday as we break down conference championship week.
Yep. And then, yeah, the Lone Star State Showdown. Texas, we mentioned them earlier. They get the win over Texas A&M, and Texas continues to be a thorn in the side of the A&M Aggies as this loss for Texas A&M essentially put them out of the SEC championship game. But they're still going to be the playoffs of that large. Like I don't expect them to drop further than they should be hosting a home game. Realistically, I don't see this being a reason for them to drop like what 6 spots.
Yeah, they won't drop much. So I expect them to still be in the playoff, but they'll probably still be like 5 or 6, something like that. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean they were shooting for the playoff. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Like yeah, I would expect them to host a home game. And man, that a home game in College Station for the playoffs, that thing is going to be electric. I'll be honest.
Oh, for sure. I could totally see a rematch with like Notre Dame or somebody. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Okay. So real quick, if you were a team that was in position for in the college football playoffs, would you rather get the first round bye or host the game on campus?
I would rather get a first round bye. To me, because I know there's in some fan bases, it'd be like, oh, like we want a home game, but I think you also got to think about it in the sense that it's a long season, and you want your players to be rested at like the max level. So I think getting a
Yeah.
first round bye would help, even though yes, it is at a neutral site. But
Yeah.
I do think in the coming years, I do think that they should think about putting the quarterfinals in at home. I
Yeah,
think.
and then you do like the what they did with the 14 playoff, and you rotate which two
Hmm.
your 6 games at the semifinals. That would be actually pretty. That would have been really cool. Is you get those first 2 rounds on campus. Imagine New Year's like for New Year's, you get to like for New Year's that weekend, you get college football on your home campus.
Yep. And that's my exact
Yeah.
thing, bro. You have New Year's on campus, and then you go out and celebrate if you win. I mean, still go
Yep.
celebrate if you lose, but still,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Yep. So continuing on Black Friday, we had number 4 Georgia surviving a Hail Mary effort against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. I think this more, yeah, Georgia Tech was essentially knocked out. Like they were fighting to beat. I mean, they were right there, honestly. Georgia Tech were
Yeah.
right. They were competitive with Georgia, so I got to give credit to the Haynes King of the Jackets. But Georgia, they finished the year 11-1, and they're going to be one of the 2 teams that are going to be playing in the SEC championship. Um,
Yep.
One team that had hopes to do so were the we mentioned Ole Miss. They win the Egg Bowl 38-19. The fun part about this one is we essentially had a brawl during the Egg Bowl, and I called it Friday afternoon SmackDown at the Egg Bowl.
I love it. I saw that. I was like, Friday afternoon SmackDown. Yes, sir.
I mean that the Egg Bowl turned into the Egg Brawl, realistically, if you want to call it that too.
Basically, Yeah, basically.
Uh huh. And then the Utah Utes, they finished the year with 10 wins in the regular season, finished 7-2 in conference as the number 13th ranked Utes. Defeat Kansas 31-21. This game was really tight until a couple of turnovers by Jalen Daniels late. Utah was able to capitalize and pull away with a 10-point victory. But man, if you're Kansas, you have to be just disappointed because you had expectations of going bowling again, but you just were not able to do it. And